Welcome to Kipoerneke's Corner. I am back over in Watcher and thought I would log on to the stream for a few. I've been working some more on the app that I mentioned last night. I know that I had said I was almost done with it. I thought I was almost done with it. But it turns out I've got a little bit more work to do on it. It's got some areas of it that are giving me some trouble, but it's coming along. I've made a lot of progress today, so I feel like maybe tomorrow I'll have finished that up. We'll see how it goes, but it's I'm feeling a little bit kind of halfway confident that I'll finish it up tomorrow, and then possibly be able to get that published either tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. Just certainly by the end of the week, I think. If I'm feeling particularly industrious and have, I don't know, great resounding success, then maybe I can get it published tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll see how it goes. All right, now let's go ahead and do some arena fights here. We've got this guy here who's got 343,237 BP on his monsters. We've got 458,375 BP. We might have a chance. Let's find out. It's actually funny. I started on working on that app some more this morning, thinking pretty quick, and just could not get there, All right, we've got Hot Suit over here. Hot Suit is notoriously good DPS. She's got Ghastly Burst. Deals damage to up to 5 enemies nearby, dealing 230% AoE damage every, I think it said 3 seconds. I'm not sure. Pretty relentlessly. That was Hugador 1436370, I think. Let's see. Yes. From Ecuador. He had 343,237 BP. Top damage on the board was Xena with 1,305,390, followed by Hot Suit, of course, with 857,488 damage. Pretty nice. We got 3 arena coins and 5,000 gold for that. Now, I could go ahead and attack Sticky Fire there from the US, 407,006 BP, but I think I shall not. Instead, I'm going to come out here. I'm trying to think. I think I did the faction trials, and I just kind of did the auto attack. I've been pretty busy today. Haven't had a lot of time to log in, but I have done some things, and I'm pretty sure I did that. Let's check with the Flying Guinea Pig over here and see what he has to say. He says that I've done all of the things. He's eternally happy with me when I check him up, except often he wants me to do things that I can't do. Like, he often wants me to do the Immortal Codex or something like that. So I get this little red dot on him often, and I'm uncertain why. Let's see here. Let's come over to the events button here and see what we have going on. Looks like things that have started today. Nothing. No new things. Well, okay. Yeah, no new things today. Depends on if you call it the day, Tuesday or Wednesday. Over here it's actually Wednesday at 1:27 a.m. But it's still registering as Tuesday because there's another hour and a half or so before the Moonton servers reset here. So tomorrow, we've got the Duel of Champions starting. That's fighting arena battles to earn rewards. That'll be the only thing starting, and there's nothing ending. We do have on Thursday Lucky Roulette and the 7-day sign-in starting up. That's all we can actually see on the board right now that's going to be starting within the next couple of days. Alright, so we got the W Gold gift thing going over here. Let's look at the quests. Claim rewards from the W Gold gift chest 2 times, 10 times. Share the gift the chest one time or make a purchase using W gold. Any of those things are available. Maybe I do one of those later. Not going to right now. Looks like we have 9 days, 1 hour and 31 minutes left on that. Duel of Champions starts in 1 hour and 31 minutes, as previously discussed. We got Brave Conquest going on right now. That's for looting gear pieces and meteorites. Corridor of Glory is for leveling up, starting up, promoting, or upgrading dealer skills to win trophies and redeem rewards. We got the event sign-in going on right now. Zombie Invasion, I'll try to get that done. Immortal Codex starts in 6 days and 1 hour. And then we have Honors Gauntlet, which I still haven't participated in at all. Okay, now, I think what I'll do is I'll go over here and check out what quests I still have remaining for the day. It looks like I have to obtain a piece of gear from Gear Raid, so let's go ahead and do an auto fight on it. I guess this Gear Dungeon 1, because that's what I've done. I've done Gear Dungeon 1, Stage 1, so let's just throw an auto fight at that in the background over here so that we can get that quest done. And then let's see what else we have. Let's go for Perform 1 Summon next. Nothing particularly exciting going on, but we'll just use a regular rare summoning crystal and see if we get anything fun. We got Autumn, the 3-star healer from the Infernal faction. As comforting as the changing leaves, Autumn uses AoE healing and boosts crit damage. And I've mentioned many times she's very useful before you have, really good healers, before you have legendaries and whatnot. Then she is very sufficient in the early game. She works well with Camille because she's an AoE healer, and Camille is a single target healer. Something to keep in mind if you haven't been playing very long, or if you just somehow haven't gotten very good healers at all. So performing 1 summon give us this these 2 4-star psychic power shards here. And then we can claim the box at the top, which is 40 diamonds. Very nice. Let's level up heroes 3 times next and claim that reward. Let's see here. Who do you want to level? I know that Laurel was still, she was still a little low. Let's see if we can level her up 3 times. There's 1, 2, 3. Got that, and she's now level 60, I believe. So that gives us 1 stamina potion sample. And also, we've just obtained our piece of gear from Gear Raid, so we'll get our 5 quick clear tickets while we're here as well. Let's claim these background rewards here. We got 8,400 gold, 7 DXP potions, a couple of pieces of gear, 10 dungeon crystals, and 40 Brave Conquest points for that. Okay, we have a little bit of stamina left. We've got something in the Corridor of Glory here. It is 100 epic skill dust. That was for leveling up Laurel just then. Let's see, anything else of note? Not really. Nothing is really jumping out at me here. I feel like there's something I should be throwing stamina at, but I can't think of what I should be doing. Hey, Ruben, how you doing? Evening. All right. Well, maybe evening in your neck of the woods, but yeah, I'm definitely feeling morning pretty heavily over here. Well, so actually I'm feeling super late night, but I'm experiencing 1:32 a.m. That's what I'm experiencing. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and head to the Mystery of Artifacts. Maybe we'll chunk a little bit of that. We do have a little ways to go before we can get these gear recasting hammer shards. We have 3,244 points. We would need 5,200 to get those. I've never actually used a gear recasting hammer, but I figure at some point they're going to definitely come in handy. It's like when you're playing Pokemon Go and you've got like all those, like you can change the skills on your characters or whatever if you use them, but instead of using them, you just save them up and pile like a bajillion up and then just never change the abilities. That's my experience with such things. That's how I'm feeling about this geary casting hammer. Alrighty. Anyway, I may go ahead and toss some at it because, hey, why not, right? Let's do it. Stage 18, we've got some quick clears. Let's go ahead and use those. We'll have to use a little bit of stamina, that's fine. Start here. We'll use some of these beautiful stamina potions here. I'll just use a couple of them, actually. I should have used them both at once, but, you know, why do things the easy way when you can do things the hard way, right? So let's clear this. I think I want to save a little bit because I may go and, I don't know, maybe I go and do a little bit of storyline real fast. I'm not sure. It's already 1:30 as mentioned in the morning. Probably I shouldn't, but I might. We got 61 flawless meteorites, 140 mithril, 366 mystery of artifacts trophies, 366 brave conquest points, 46,200 gold, and 7,560 hero XP potions for that. Which is cool. Okay, let's then get out of here. And, yeah, maybe in a minute I go look at the storyline. Right now, let's go over to Brave Conquest and claim this lovely huge stamina potion. Speaking of huge stamina potions, I can come to Beirut and go to the guild area and grab this huge stamina potion right here. Okay, excellent. Now, almost forgot what I was doing there, but storyline, that's where I'm going. Manually challenge stage 13 in gear raid 3 using a marksman with at least 7,500 attack. Alright, well, probably that won't be an issue. Stage 13, we need a marksman with at least 7,500 attack. I figured probably whatever I throw in there is going to probably be sufficient. I'm not too terribly worried about it. Let's call that good enough. Well, you know what? Hey, let's take out Laurel and put in that sharpshooter there as well while we're at it. Who else? Do I want to change anybody else out while I'm at it? May as well. Let's go. Let's change Honora out for Yuri. Just so we have plenty. All of the marksmen in the world are here. Alright. Marksman struggling against shield-bearing enemies? Try using mages, says the tip of the moment. Alright. I'm assuming that I probably am not, going to have too much trouble with this level at this point. I mean, hopefully, right? So I'm just going to throw people out there and see what happens. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. And I think I had previously done decently sticking him here. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I think so. And I've got Doc Chan over here. At some point, I may want to throw her out. Probably that was not the best location, but that's okay. Again, I'm not extremely worried about it. I think there shouldn't be any trouble at this point with doing stage 13. We only have one more deployable. I'm going to stick her here. And then we put the ghost down if it appears to be any kind of an issue. We shall see. So how have you been doing today, William? Alright, so we got the victory with the 3 stars on that, and I'm assuming that somebody probably had enough attack to fulfill that obligation, but we'll find out in a minute. Sultan's top to the damage at 4,829,870, followed by Eagle with 3,613,740. Arabian says, not bad, went to the dentist for a checkup. Now, what I'm seeing is 2 dots after that, not quite an ellipsis, but close. And I'm wondering if that means things weren't as pleasant as they could have been. We got 690 XP potions, 3,255 gold coins, 1 piece of gear, and 20 brave conquest points for that. Let's complete it. Let's see if we got our update. Ah, yes, we did. How lovely. How lovely. We can claim these 50 diamonds. Own 5 heroes of promotion grade 6. Well, we got that, so that's out of there. It's a crusade rune. Now, what's this? Let's see. A rune stone issued by the guild, possession of which, yes, it's a 3rd challenge for the Drake's Chasm. That's really interesting. Automatically replenishes 2 stones every day. Yes, it does do that. And we've already used ours for the day, so that means we'll have one sitting there, and if we don't use it, then I believe that means we will essentially lose it, because we'll just regain up to 2 again tomorrow. Doesn't make any sense not to use it. So Arabian says, I got 1 cavity. Whatever. Yeah. That's what I was gathering. Was it wasn't wonderful. Collect a total of 1,000 dragon blood from Drake's Chasm. Well, that's very convenient because we just got a little thing to do that with. So let's why don't we knock out? I think we knock out Nightmare 2. That makes the most sense since we only have one. We only have one thing. Looks like they took out the hard boss earlier. Somebody did. Let's see if we took that out. We've got Bugajua and Voltian working together to get that hard boss. Let's do Nightmare 2, and I'm just gonna auto fight it. And theoretically, this should accomplish both goals simultaneously of taking out the dragon and also getting the reward from the storyline, which I cannot recall what the reward for it was. I wasn't paying that much attention. But regardless, we'll find out. So as to the dentist, I have to go to the dentist every 3 months. It's quite unpleasant. But I've got I don't know what you would call it. I guess genetic issues. I don't know. The doctor says I have very aggressive plaque, and so I have to get it cleaned off very regularly. It's interesting. He said that I don't know. I have just very sensitive gums and things like that. Good times. But I'll take it. That's what I've got to do. That's what I've got to do, right? Now I'm thinking that once I get this app I've been working on finished, I may show it to you guys on the stream. I don't know. It's not not like a game changer or anything like that. It's just something that I think might be useful, especially for other streamers, but really for anyone, for gamers in general. So you see, yeah, periodontal issue. That is correct. We got 29,508 dragon's blood today, and that was 14,000 or so from that fight. I think it so. Let's complete this. Okay, so we got that. We got the storyline update. So we'll come over here and claim. That's why I didn't know what it was. I didn't recognize them as guild coins. That's what it is. Urban says, my buddy has it. I know it's a gum disease. Yeah, it's it's quite unpleasant. But you know, it's pretty much it's okay. It's sort of mostly stabilized. I've been going to the dentist every 3 months for like I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 years. I'm not sure. It's been a while that I've had to do that. So it's uh, enough to keep anything from going wrong. But um, but yeah, it is important for me to. All right, so 50 guild coins in our pockets, and then it just says make 2 purchases in the guild shop. All right, it's unfortunate that I purchased some things in the guild shop already, but we can purchase some more things here. Let's see. Well, I need some demon soldiers for a another quest in the Odyssey. So let's go ahead and see if we get 2 of these. Scalekin mages, sure, why not? 200 tokens, we got that, and we finished that. So here we are. Make 2 purchases in the guild shop. Now, we got 5 arena permits for that. Get 5 wins in the arena. Well, that goes hand in hand with getting those 5 arena permits, I suppose. All right, well, let's see. We could refresh, or we could go after Sticky Fire. You know, let's go after Sticky Fire because we got to do 5 fights. We're just gonna auto fight this. Rubian says, "Well, God bless you on that." No, it's not wonderful. So this is fellow in the U.S. and he's sticking out Guan Yu first. Guan Yu has heroic charge. Upon activating the ultimate, the hero can choose to move to a deployable ground tile within 3 tiles. After activation, immediately gains 4 stacks of Blade Stance, and the next attack triggers Dragon Crescent Slash 1 additional time. During the ultimate, grants defense penetration based on Blade Stance stacks, ignoring 4% defense per stack. Gains an extra 20% defense. Somehow, that happens. Oh, Arabian says 5 wins and you get Volca. Really? I'm there, huh? Oh, awesome. Huh. Amazing. Finished this thing. Excellent. So I have to get 5 wins. Good luck. Good luck to me, I suppose. On the stats, it shows that we got Xena with 2,799,710 damage, followed by Guan Yu at 2,418,010. That's very good. I don't have Guan Yu. I would like him, but you know, you get what you get, right? And so we got 3 arena coins and 1 arena permit for that fight. Standing firm on those arena permits at the moment. Let's go ahead and refresh. I could do Orlobover. I don't know. Could try him. Or I could just refresh opponents and see what we get. You know what? I'm going to do that. I think, I don't know. Yeah, let's go for it. All right, here we have. We got to pick on the weak here because I have not optimized this team that I have. So let's pick on old player 623059. Nope, I can't read. Player 623059. Oh, that's a lowercase o. Very odd. You would think it would be a 0, but no, it's no. All right, with 407,713 BP. We've got a shot. They've got Volderon. I think that's his name. And maybe not. No, his name is. Yeah, I think that might be his name. And of course they have arrogance. Arrogance is good. But I didn't see. I don't know. I don't know anything about the Volderon guy. They also have Sun Wukong. He has Splitting Hairs. Deals 100% damage 18 times to one enemy and inflicts stun. He also has these little clones that you see here. And I don't know how many he can have at maximum, but he can certainly have a good number. Yeah, I was right. It is Volderon. He has Diabolic Manifestation, gains 1 stack of Chaotic Vitality. When Potent Surge reaches its maximum, gains 2 stacks of Chaotic Vitality. Inflicts vulnerability versus physical damage on nearby enemies continuously during the effect duration. Then he's thrown out Darchan over here, who has a Lover's Requiem. That is, basically, she has a song that she can sing of hope and a song that she can sing of sorrow. And so one of them heals her compatriots, and one of them boosts their DPS a little bit. Well, getting slaughtered, absolutely destroyed. So, that was player 6230529 with 407,713 BP, I believe. And from the United States, I failed to mention. So, topping the DPS was Sun Wukong with 4,615,680, followed by Xena at 4,117,270, and then Volderon, who was put out later than either of those, and yet did 3,156,460 damage. Very nice. Let's see here. Peruvian says, okay, I've been holding back, and your dwarven merchant, please, please, please always buy all the heroes up top for gold. It's your ticket for all the free fodder you need for upgrading other heroes and even the events. All the heroes up top for gold. See, I don't know. I mean, I could, but I seem to always have lots of little, like, level 1 and level 2 guys, you know? To level up. Sorry, I'm banning this spammer over here. It's taking me a second. There we go. But yeah, I mean, possibly. I tend to not have gold. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm always out of gold. So I don't like to spend it if I don't have like a good reason to. And then it takes gold to level up the heroes too, like that. It's just kind of easy. Ruben says everybody does. Please trust me on this. Oh, I don't distrust you at all. I'm just saying. It seems to be I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Alright, so Sun Wukong topped the damage there with 4,615,680, followed by, looks like, Xena. Did I already read this? I already read this, didn't I? Yes, this looks extremely familiar. So, we got 3 arena coins for that. Got distracted with between the spammer and then Rugen's advice. I was just, I don't know, my mind blown. Doesn't take much, especially at 151 I can tell you. Alright, let's see here. Where were we? We've got some fights we need to do here. Let's go ahead and throw some things at that. Mystery of Artifacts. Wait. That's right. Now I recall what I was doing. I'm just going to go look at the storyline thing. Okay, so 4 more wins. And see, what I'm seeing is I'll get these diamonds. I think I'm far away still from Volca, am I not? Because if I look at this, we're on the 5th bar out of 8 bars across the hero's path, 18. So I think I've still got a ways to go on that. Volca will be an eventuality, but Rubian says no. Okay. Is it, I don't know. Looks like, but who knows? Alright. You know, I guess. I don't. Okay, then in that case, let's go throw these at the Mystery of Artifacts then. Stage 18, and we'll auto-fight 8 times, looks like. And then let's go try the zombie invasion real quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because yet again it is very late. But I will go and give it a cursory attempt. Oh, Ruben says, oh, maybe you're right. Getting much closer. Yeah, I mean, it looks like I'm right. But again, like I said, I don't know anything, I've never done it before, so I don't know. It just looks like there's still some ways to go. But I don't think we'll get it done tonight one way or another because I'm not going to win 4 more fights tonight. I don't think. Alright, so right now I have the potion tools equipped. We've got no refresh potions from the shop, but we don't get low quality potions there either. It reduces potion processes by 25%. And then ultimate duration is increased and a few special potions are added to the shop. I feel like there might be another thing that's for potions or that's related to potions. I'm gonna look real fast and see what we've got here. I feel like it may not have been on that, but on something I had to make a decision on which thing to get. It may not have been for the potions at all. We do have the merchant mask already. I don't know why I clicked on that. I wonder if I was just thinking that the extra gold, like this ancient coin, was potion adjacent, because of course you have to have gold in order to buy the potions. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. But anyway, let's go ahead with the fight. I found out, or yeah, pretty much that you can go up to 3 times as quick, 3 times speed, like that, on here. And again, so we're going to just kind of go through this fairly quickly. I'm just going to try to go with light and dark as much as possible. So let's grab the light first. We'll try to grab the dark as well, because those go very well with the potions, really. So we'll refresh on this to see if we can get it as many times as we need to. And if we can't get it, we can't get it. But we did get it, so all is well. All right. Orivian says try going dark. Yes, absolutely. Light and dark. I find that it's good with the potions. So I'm gonna get the damage, the things that give damage across the board as much as possible. Anything that stacks with each other as opposed to things that, do not stack, obviously. So if it says expands, that's something that stacks. Let's go ahead and get this ultimate duration plus 10 seconds. It's another thing that stacks. And so that's what I'm going to give it a go on. We would need 450 to get both of these. That's too bad. I would like both of them, but we'll get the ultimate call in Phoenix Potion and skip on the rest for now. Okay, not really loving these options here, but I'm going to take the Spring of Sticks plus 40%. We got Expansion 2 for damage plus 20%. Razor Edge 2, I guess, out of those options. We got Spring of Sticks cooldown minus 1 second. Expansion 2 here for 20% extra damage. Let's do doubling the Spring of Sticks damage frequency here. Okay, so topping the DPS at the moment is Blazing Bolt. Let's do Celerity 3. It decreases the Blazing Bolt cooldown and also deals extra damage. We got Expansion 3. That stacks on both counts as well. The extra damage and the expansion of Spring of Sticks. I suppose light damage plus 50%. Let's go with the high quality potions, increasing light damage, because, I'm going potions here. Irvian says, I do like the bolt where it gives you gold. Yeah, exactly. That's when you get it. It works very well with the potions. So I do like to take that one if I'm using potions as the tools. I think that different tools obviously are beneficial with different skills. So expansion 2 here. All right, we have a little bit of gold, but not a lot of gold, not much. We can only get one thing right now. And since we can only get one thing, I think I'm going to get the Dark Mastery plus 1. Let's get Circuit Forbid 3. We definitely need more gold coming in because we're on wave 8 right now. We're just not getting a whole lot. Let's get the dark damage plus 20. Now these difficulty increases on the stages is one place that you can get the refreshes when you don't have refreshes being sold to you in the store. Okay, let's see. Let's get the you know what? Nah, let's get infinite instead. One extra tornado. Yeah, sure. That stacks. Not a fan of these, but we'll do tornado damage, I suppose. Got Spring of Sticks topping the damage at the moment, followed by tornado. Let's get Wind Force 2. Okay, Split 2. We got Ultimate Meteorite Potion or the Light Dark Potion. The meteorites are very nice. Well, you know what? Let's just get both of them. How about that? We'll get the Twin Nature and the meteorites. And then skip. Alright, we got Celerity here. Deals plus 20% damage overall. Don't really love this. It's early enough. Wave 13, I'll get the Reaper 1. We'll have a chance to stack that up all the way at the very least. It's not my favorite thing, but it's acceptable. I would like Smash 1, but I'd rather have Light of Thunder 1, I think, for this. Alright, let's increase dark damage by 30%. We don't care about the fire damage. Let's have tornado attacks strike twice. Tornado has a little bit of utility to it, so if it hits twice, then we can take advantage of that at some point. With Reaper 2 at this point, no sense in getting that. We could increase the lot damage plus 50% or get the Blazing Bolt quantity out. I like both quite a bit, but I think I'm going to go with the light damage plus 50% for now. I keep seeing this ultimate AoE potion go across my board. I'm going to grab that. Let's get attack speed up and the single target damage. Okay, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and get that Smash 1, even though it's not great. Gonna take it. Okay, I think this time we go for Overdrive. Get an extra skill pick with enemy growth. That's the best option on the board. And that gives us another Calamity 3, which is nice. Already have Smash. Let's get Celerity 1. We're on wave 18 at the moment. Let's grab Bounce Attack 2. Let's have another look here. Spring of Sticks is still at the top, 56% of the damage, followed by Tornado. Okay, Wind's Blessing 3 will give us dark damage plus 40%, which is very beneficial since both of our top damage things are dark, right? So how's about some Dark Mastery plus 1 and dark damage plus 20%? Let's also grab the attack plus 60. We got another Calamity 2 here. Sure, I think so. All right. Of the options, I'm going to go with damage increase 3. Okay, split 2. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we've got 1,454 to work with here, which is nice. Let's grab the XP plus 12,000, Rage Restoration, AoE damage plus 30%, and the attack plus 40%. We're now out of potion or money, so let's do Blazing Bolt cooldown minus 0.5 seconds. Damage plus 40%. I don't like any of these things. Let's do proliferate 1. Tornado has a chance to not. Nah. Let's go with balance attack 1. Let's see. Let's do ricochet. Eruvian says, love your choices. Well, thanks. Let's go with dark damage plus 50%. And then we got domain of sticks, which is very nice. All right, dark damage plus 20%. Let's go with dark damage plus 70%. We're at wave 26 at the moment. Okay, we've got light mastery plus 1, XP plus 6,000, attack speed plus 20, and we're gonna leave it there and skip because we won't have enough left if we cleared it. We got dark damage plus 50% here. Overdrive 3, maybe give more ultimate effect duration. Yeah, let's go with that. It is now 205.81 as well. Okay, Stick Surge Potion is very nice. Let's grab that. We've got, let's go, you know what? Let's just take all of these things. Attack plus 60, luck plus 12, XP plus 6,000. Then we can get light damage plus 20%, which is also nice. We got Rage Regen 3, damage plus 40%. Charge 2, damage plus 20%. Now we have an opportunity to get refreshes plus 2, which is nice. Peruvian says praying for crit rare potions to show up. Yeah, that'd be nice. I can't rely on it, but it would be good. We could get a chance to inflict burning for 5 seconds when dealing damage. This is one of those I always get confused. Like, did I get the burning or did I get the dark burning? Always comes up whenever I do that. But what we're gonna do, I think, is take everything on this page because we have 3,175 coins, and we can get another page that way. So, attack speed plus 30, chance for burning. Maybe I can remember we got burning medium. Attack plus 60 and XP plus 6,000. Now I could get this Spring of Sticks to restore HP. I don't really want it because, I mean, unless it's just there and I have excess, which I actually may right now. Let's get the XP plus 6,000 and Rage Restoration. And you know what? I will go ahead and get it. I don't normally like to get it because I feel like normally when you are at the point where your defense is being attacked, you're kind of on the downhill slide anyway. But I'm going to go ahead and do it this time because I had the leftover coin and I'm not a lot of refreshes going on. We've got Spring of Sticks at the top of the damage, so I guess I will get this damage increase 3, which will increase its damage by 80%. I don't love it. I'd almost rather get the split 2, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's get Smash 2, I think. I don't know, maybe not. Could get Blazing Bolt Wannabe plus 1. Do I want to do that? I really didn't intend to spend a lot of time on this zombie invasion today, but I think I may actually want the quantity plus 1 more than the 10% overall. Not because of the damage it does, but because of the gold it could provide. I don't know. No, that's not. We don't have enough chance to be worth it, really. Alright, let's do, I think let's do the more tornadoes, the higher the attack speed and get some of that utility. Okay, let's go with net this time. And then we get Fallen Phoenix Rage. We already have a Fallen Phoenix potion. And we have nowhere to run. Every hit triggers a lightning chain spell, so that's cool. Wave 37 at the moment. I like 3.5 speed. That really makes it much more reasonable for me to be able to run through a round of this at the timer. So dark damage plus 30%, light damage plus 30%. We're going to get all of them. Single target damage plus 20 and luck plus 8. Then we have these things. Now, earlier I got the burn potion, but not the dark burn potion. We've got the XP potion we're definitely going to grab, and the AoE damage plus 20%. We're going to get we're going to go ahead, I don't know, tricky thing. Do I want the dark burn potion? Or do I just want to refresh and see what I get? You know what? Let's just refresh the page and see what we get on the next one. Spending one of our precious ones. Kind of glad that I did that because Blazing Bolt has a chance to trigger Lightning Chain is right here. And even though the XP potion plus 12,000 is on the board, I'm getting this. I wish I hadn't have bought the thing on the last screen that I can't remember what it was and regretted, because then I would have enough to get this XP potion. But alas, alack, let's skip ahead. We've got, of these, I think we'll do single target damage plus 40%. And everyone agrees that 3.5 speed is nice, yes. Overdrive 3 for the next one, that damage plus 40% right there. Let's see, let's go with the refreshes, I think. Light damage would be nice, but you're really not doing a lot of light damage right now anyway. Not that it would hurt to have more, but I feel like the refreshes are going to be the long-term way to go, potentially. All right, Winter's Bite is a possibility. Actually, we're going to get all of these things. They're all fine. Winter's Bite, luck plus 8, attack speed plus 30, and dark damage plus 20%. Now, let's get another dark damage plus 20%, 12,000 XP, 15 rage restoration, and luck plus 8, sure. AoE damage plus 30%, I think so, but then there's also, let's get the crit rate instead and skip ahead, because crit rate is nice anytime you see it. Now, this is a little trickier than it may appear. I'm actually going to go with the Spring of Sticks on this one for that cooldown and damage plus 20% on you. Okay, Fortune 3. What do we have right now in the way of Fortune? Do we have anything? I think not. That's another tricky one. So I would like to get Fortune 3 for the gold, but I need that damage plus 40%. On Rage Regen 3, I think a little bit more than I need the gold. Okay, Dark Burn Potion, this is the large one. We've got an XP potion. Let's grab that for 12,000. Dark Mastery, obviously. And yes, I'm going to grab that Dark Burn large potion. Now, to use a refresh or not, I think in this case, we're just going to grab the fire damage because the refreshes are more, precious to me, really, than 262 gold is. So, there we go. Now, we don't need this Dark Burn potion. I'll take the XP potion and the luck, and then I'll use one of my refresher. No, do I want to? I don't know. Do I want to or not? I think I will. All right, let's get XP plus 12,000. Actually, let's get all of these things. Light Mastery plus 1, light damage plus 30%, AoE damage plus 30%. Now, we already have the Dark Version Potion Large, so we don't need that. We can get attack speed plus 30. Probably a good idea, right? Sure, let's grab it. Okay, let's do damage plus 20% here. And then damage plus 40% here. I think we'll execute common monsters whose HP is below 15%. Let's get the extra skill pick out of those. We got, that's a shame. We could expand Blazing Bolt's blast range and increase AoE damage plus 20. Sure, let's do that. Spring of Sticks is still doing 74% of the damage, Tornado 16%, Lightning Chain 7%, and Blazing Bolt 1%. None of these things are particularly enticing, honestly. I'm going to use a refresh on this. I don't know if it's a good idea, but I'm gonna get Razor Edge 3 here for the dark damage plus 20%. Was it worth it? I don't know. Maybe. Alright, let's get XP plus 12,000, dark damage plus 30%, light damage plus 30%, and the luck plus 8. Then we've got Tornado has a chance to split when it ends. That's pretty good. We've got light damage over here as well. And crit rate plus 10%. Okay. It's interesting. I do want to get the crit rate plus 10% for sure. And then we'll get Tornado splitting, doing it. Alright, Circuit Halt, sure, will increase light damage plus 10% for what that's worth. Okay, let's get XP plus 12,000, luck plus 12. I don't know if I ended up getting, I think I did get Winter's Bite already, but I don't really want to use my last refresh, so I'm actually just going to go ahead and buy both of these instead. Let's get the Dark Mastery plus 1. We could do attack plus 40, XP plus 6,000. Sure, all those are fine. And I'm fairly sure that I already have the freeze potion, so I'm going to skip it. Let's get overdrive. Yes, I think so. Maybe not. Maybe not, actually. Maybe I would rather increase Tornado's duration. Let's do that instead. Okay, none of these are great. Let's go with luck. Now the monsters are starting to move forward a little bit back there. Let's get Pursuit 3 and increase our damage by 40%. So they're starting to move forward a little bit more there. We have quite a bit of gold, so I'm just going to get everything here. So increase our attack speed plus 20, single target damage plus 30%, light damage plus 30%, and fire damage plus 20%. That refreshes the screen. We can get this dark damage plus 20%, crit damage plus 30%, luck plus 8, and just out of curiosity, what's our crit rate at? It's at 21%. That's not great. 1 out of 5, not too shabby, but not great for sure. Yeah, I'll get the Winter's Bite, and we'll see what we can do here. We got another crit rate. That's great. XP plus 6,000, sure. We could do luck plus 12. Why not? Skip ahead. monster's really moving forward now. It's not great. Let's do Chain Blade 3. Now there's a burning potion. We already have, I think we have the medium burning potion, so could benefit somewhat. Let's get attack plus 60, light damage plus 20%, burning potion, sure. And you know what? Let's grab the ice damage for the refresh. We can get the light mastery and the luck plus 8 here and skip. All right, let's do light damage plus 20% here. Makes them go faster, which is not great, but it is what it is. We're almost at the end of this attempt, I think. Getting pretty close. Wave 67 at the moment. About it, though. All right, we made it to wave 68 on that. Okay, that was 16 minutes and 56 seconds according to this, and it's 2:19 in the morning. We have Spring of Sticks doing the top damage at 69%, followed by Tornado at 24%, then Lightning Chain at 3%, and Blazing Bolt at 1%. Let's complete this. Irvian says, hey, not bad. Yeah, no, it's okay. Decent, right? We got some quest completions here. Challenge one-time goal during the event for 10 out of 5 attempts. Eliminate 32 waves of monsters during the event for 1 huge stamina potion. Eliminate 64 waves of monsters during the event for 50 diamonds. Fight for more than 24 waves in this stage is 10 gleaming meteorites, and fight for more than 32 waves in this stage gives us 10 ancient summoning crystal shards. All of those rewards are very nice. I do recommend doing the zombie invasion. It's fun, and you also get great rewards from it. 47. If any of you were thinking about doing it, I would say absolutely do it. Let's go over to Barut over here and see if he has anything. I know that Aruvian wants me to get some of these guys. I tell you what, let's meet in the middle a little bit here, and I'll get the ones. I'll get some of the cheap ones. Let's get Gale, all right? And the thing is, actually, my summoning window is full. I don't know if I can get any of these. We'll try it. It did let us. I think I might be overflowing there. I'm not sure. All right, so we got that. Let's hop out of here and go over to the harbor where we have 30 buttercream mushrooms and 30 jumbo spinach. Can't send her out again. She's already done her deeds for the day. We've got some background rewards here. 36,960 gold, 6,000 HP potions, 54 flawless meteorites, 114 mithril, 324 mystery of artifacts trophies, and 324 brave conquest points, trophies, whatever. Let's see. Over on these passes, in the Elf Pass, we've got make 5 purchases in the Black Market of the Dwarven Association for 150 elf tokens, leveling us up to 37. And we get to claim some stuff here. We've got 30 smoldering scales and 125 dungeon crystals. Speaking of things like that, we have some things we could forge, I think. I always forget about forging, but I think we can. Yeah, look at that. We've got 9 things in the Mythic Forge and 1 thing in the Epic Forge. Let's do the Epic Forge first to see what we have here. We've got an Adamant Will. Increases healing effect by 5. When HP is at maximum, additionally increases healing effect by 5. Alright, great, grand, glorious. Mythic Forge next. Let's just do all 9 of these at one time. Alright, so we got 5 pieces of legendary gear, 3 pieces of epic, and 1 mythic. Let's check out the mythic. It's class limited to fighters. Increases AoE damage by 15%. When dealing damage to 3 or more enemies simultaneously, permanently increases AoE damage by an extra 1%, stacking up to 10 times. Now that's very good, I think. It's Contagion. Interesting. That is very good. All right. I will have to look at that. I may already have one, but I may not too. Who knows? All right, back out of there. Let's see. Over on the passes, we got on the elf pass a weekly quest: forge 10 artifacts and get 200 elf tokens, leveling us up to 39. Arabian says, "Ooh, hates contagion." That is really, really nice. That's what I thought. That looks like a good one. Over on the level rewards, let's claim these items. We have 20 gleaming meteorites and one huge stamina potion for that. Very nice. I do like a huge stamina potion. All right. Let's go back to the arena. I think I still have 5 of those. I can refresh. Let's do it. I have to try to actually win some of these in order to get that Volca thing, though. Here we have Walkoff from Holland with 313,497 BP. I think we've got a chance, guys. Maybe not. Or we might. The monsters are also 313,497. Are the heroes? They're heroes? They're monsters to me. Ah, look, they have the guy, Valderon. He's very good for this. I've noticed him many times. A lot of people seem to have him. Xena tops that fight, however, against Volderon. Diabolic Manifestation is his ultimate. Gains 1 stack of Chaotic Vitality. Potent Surge, which is its maximum, gains 2 stacks of Chaotic Vitality. Inflicts vulnerability versus physical damage on nearby enemies continuously during the effect duration. Arabian says, where are those single hero arena defenses, right? Single hero arena defenses. We got Violetta Vane here. Violetta Vane I've never seen before. She has Execution Ceremony. Deals 175% magic damage 5 times to one enemy with the highest HP in range and inflicts slow for 5 seconds. If the enemy is already inflicted with Soul Burn, refreshes its duration and does not inflict additional stacks of Infernal Blaze. Meanwhile, the hero restores HP equal to 30% of a max HP. When deployed in a Lord team, I don't know. There were a lot of keywords going on there, so I'm not really sure what she does, but she definitely does some HP manipulation. Very cool. That was Waka with 313,497 BP. Rubian says, oh, I see what you're saying. He says, oh, where they just have one hero, as if they're giving away the win. Right, got you. And in fact, I think they are giving away the win and just trying to drop themselves out of that bracket. All right, let's see. On the stats, we got Valderon with 5,746,680. Continually impressed with his output in the arena. So, it doesn't matter what team he's on, Valderon does good work. And considering, again, that's crazy. After him, we dropped down all the way to Xena with 3,877,910, followed by Edrin with 3,264,930. All right, we got 3 arena coins and 5,000 hero XP potions for that. All right, not too bad. Then we have Joannosaurus from Canada. Joannosaurus, I'm going to note right off the bat, has not only Valderon, but also Neza. Neza is another one who is consistently high DPS in these. I see a lizard guy now and then, and the green girl is somebody too. She might be Numera, maybe. And if so, she also is very high damage. Kind of a gross team right there, from what I can tell. Man, got this fly buzzing around, driving me crazy over there. All right. So, do I want to go up against Joannosaurus, or would I just get slaughtered? I would probably get slaughtered, even though I have, almost 80,000. That's like 75,000. I can't damage right now, apparently. 71,000 more BP than Joannosaurus does. Still feeling like Joannosaurus is going to slaughter me. But I think I might do it anyway. I'm going to look at these other teams real quick. Notice right off the bat that 4 out of 5 of these guys have Salazar, or Balderon rather. I keep saying Salazar, but I mean Balderon. And 4 out of 5 of these teams have him on it. I don't think that's a coincidence. It's incredible that this many people have him, though, right? Like 4 out of 5 people on this screen have him and are using it. Insanity. I don't know. And you notice too, 3 out of 5 of them have Nazar as well. That's super cool. I see that Talon is being used here a decent amount. Interesting. I've never seen the girl here at the bottom with the 4-leaf clover on her head either. To my knowledge, unless that's just a skin that I've never seen before, I don't think I've seen whoever that is at all. There's actually a few of them that I don't recognize the pictures. It's her, and then right above her to the right, I don't recognize that thumbnail even. There's a few of them on here that I don't recognize. Let's see. Do I want to try Joannosaur and get slaughtered? I mean, sure, why not? I'm not going to have much time to do these tonight anyway, and my arena tokens will refresh by tomorrow. So, let's do it. Why not? Joannosaurus has 387,841 BP. And all the big cats. Starting with Volderon, of course, right? Diabolic Manifestation gains 1 stack of Chaotic Vitality. When Potent Surge reaches its maximum, gains 2 stacks of Chaotic Vitality. Inflicts vulnerability versus physical damage on nearby enemies continuously during the effect duration. And then he's put out Dao Chen next, who has a Lover's Requiem. I can switch between Serenade of Hope or Song of Sorrow. One of those is a healing song. It'll have a blue fog around her when she does that. And the other one is a DPS song, which will have the red fog that you see here. Draylin, that's the lizard guy. Alright, Draylin has Ancestral Oath. Consumes all the Draconic Vigor and heals herself and allies in range 1 time for 150% healing multiplier. Each stack of Draconic Vigor consumed increases the healing multiplier by an additional 30%, 40%, or something else. Absolutely. Alright, as predicted. Slaughtered. Alright, so stats show that obviously Volderon topped the damage by a good deal. 6,601,820 for him. After that was Xeno 4,104,870. Then it drops significantly down to Eachman with 2,839,820. Craziness. Close that. We got 3 arena coins for it. And we go back and stare longingly at the larger numbers on here. I cannot attack right now. So we've got 3 out of 5 of the permits waiting and nothing to do with them at the moment. So let's see how far along we are in the Odyssey here. Oh my gosh, we only need 1 more Demon Soldier shard. You know what? I think I saw a convenient place where we could just buy one, right? Wasn't that here? Yes, it is here. Yeah, sure. Let's get this last Demon Soldier shard here. Scaled Mage, as it turns out. Sure, why not? Grab that and claim this prize, which is what? It's 100,000 gold, right? Clear XP Raid 7, campaign stage in 8-4 within 60 seconds, 1 time. Okay. A shorter XP raid clearance can make subsequent auto fights more efficient. Try placing your heroes closer to the monster spawning point to quickly eliminate them. Yeah, I agree. Alright, we could probably handle that. It's just your normal XP rate over here. I almost clicked auto fight, but I think I have to do this probably manually right now. Let's use one of these huge stamina potions and fight. And we'll switch up what we have here because I don't have gear on some of these guys. And we'll just put some other folks in there. Did I keep? Yeah, I kept up enough folks. That's fine. Start this. The great axe in Baron's hand is made of skeletal remains. Interesting. Okay. New information every day. Let's throw out him and him. And then let's see. How about what do we want to put out next? We could just put out Dao Chen and put her in DPS mode. And then I guess we could throw out Xena, sure, why not? And then we'll put Cetrum. Well, we won't because we ran out of time before we could even get Cetrum out. So that works. All right, so we got the clear time successfully. We got 1,410 XP potions. I didn't even notice there was a second one right beside it with 11,020 XP potions. And then 787 coins. And we got this guy. He's a green guy. He might be Josh or I don't know. Who knows who he is? Green guy. 2 stars. Stats show Xena top the DPS, 4,815,960, followed by Arrogance at 3,686,080, and Edrin at 3,522,090. Complete. Magnifies the lost city of Metropolis and something. Hard to say what. Alright. Hop back over to the Odyssey over here and claim this prize, which has 10 ancient summon and crystal shards. Followed by clear campaign stage 8-H8-5. Let's see. Haven't done enough to get up to there yet. Well, then in that case, I will stop there. Let's make sure. I know that the arena still has some time left on. It's got 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Do I stay up another 3 minutes and 6 seconds to clear that and try it? I could, I guess. I mean, it's 2:36 in the morning. I probably should go to bed, but hey, here we are. How's about I have a look at the heroes window? There's 201 out of 220 of those slots filled. Let's see. Maybe we can clean some of this up, though. I think we have some rewards for leveling people up and things of that nature right now. So why don't I quick star up and see what we can do? I don't, as usual, I have no gold as normal. 122,113. Let's do it. Quick star up these guys. Let's make sure I didn't do anything stupid real fast, because I do have a habit of doing things that are stupid, but I think I'm good. And then we got this guy here. Everyone says, could try my arena team to kill time. I'm good at the moment. We've got other things to do, but I will sometime. Okay, we're out of XP potions already. See, that's another problem. You run out of everything. Gold, XP potions, everything all the time. It's just this constant struggle. Again, I'm reminded of Pokemon Go. You know, you never have storage for your Pokemon. You never have storage for your items. It's just a constant fight. So yeah, out of there, I guess. That didn't last long, did it? Let's see. Do I have anything I could do to these guys to promote them? We've got some skills we could upgrade here. We have 6 legendary, or not, yeah, legendary skill crystals. Akira does have some good use. I got her updated. The only one that I have. Okay. Of my top VP guys that are on my favorites here, I only have a few that don't have, well, I mean, really, it's just her as far as the top ones that I don't have the skills maxed out on. What did we get here? Damage plus 2% for 2 times. Damage plus 3% once. Could do. I've been using her quite a bit. Probably been using her more than I've been using most of these others who still need skill ups. So maybe it's a good way to go for her for now. Let's see. I think I will. I'll go ahead and skill her up. Upgrade hero skills one time was probably weekly, maybe. Missile barrage went up by 2% in its damage. That's nice. I think I'm gonna just use. I guess I'll just use all of these. Why not? Let's go ahead and max her out. Damage plus 2% on missile barrage once more. I think that'll still leave me with 2 skill crystals at the end, which I'm fairly comfortable with that. Damage plus 4 on missile 4% on missile barrage. And then we'll get this last damage plus 3%, I believe, on AoE physical attack. Sure. Perfectly wondrous, I think. Now, just looking over these guys to see if I have anything else I want to do. Don't really want to do anything with her right now as far as the skills go. I don't think I want to put any more skills into anybody right now, actually. Well, at least not that require the legendary crystals. I like to have a couple in reserve because I'm weird like that. Just makes me more comfortable. But I have a lot of these guys pretty far along in their upgradedness. I don't know. I guess I could give Thunkles some a little love here. I have used him occasionally. Sure, let's give him some skill upgrades. I've got 15 of them. Why not? Max HP increase plus 5%. Butcher's Frenzy will restore HP 1% more. And then we're going to finish that one off here in the next couple. HP restored plus 1%. And then HP restored plus 1% yet again. Excellent. Now, that ought to help out. Let's go over to Quest, where we got this weekly reward for upgrading hero skills one time to this 10,000 gold and resetting the weekly quest, which is always nice. It says weekly. It doesn't really mean weekly necessarily, though. Okay, we got the passes over here. Gold Dragon Pass, weekly quest. We leveled up a hero 20 times, thereby giving us 600 gold dragon tokens and leveling us up to 16, apparently. Level reward for that is 25,000 hero XP potions, which is nice because I kind of need those. We have in the events window, Portal of Glory, 2 things to claim here. We got 100 legendary skill dust, 40,000 gold, and 1 rare summoning crystal bar. Don't think there's anything else here. Right, arena. Refresh these guys. Peruvian says, did you work on police? I don't know where she's at, but she's not, I don't think she's Well, you know what? I honestly don't know. I'll have to go and look in a moment. Remind me in a second. Let's go after Havard over here from Norway. 281,238 EP. And I think got a chance. All right. Havard. It's almost Harvard. Not quite. There's Valderon. Shocking, right? Diabolic Manifestation is his ultimate. Gains 1 stack of Chaotic Vitality. When Potent Surge reaches its maximum, gains 2 stacks of Chaotic Vitality. Inflicts vulnerability versus physical damage on nearby enemies continuously during the effect duration. Then they've thrown up Olog in front of him. Olog is unbreakable, stops attacking, and shifts to defensive stance for 25 seconds, increasing physical damage reduction by 45% and block by 1. And then they followed that up with Sun Wukong. Now notice, Sun Wukong facing up, so they're trying to block with Olog, and then DPS with Valderon and Sun Wukong, which is a very good plan, very, very smart. So, Sun Wukong has Splitting Hairs. I won't get to read it to you, but it deals 80% damage 18 times, and I think it inflicts stun possibly. So that was Havard, 281,238 BP. Good job, Havard. Stats show that Valderon once more just absolutely blew up the one out of the wall on his damage. 8,032,150 damage. Followed by Xena at 3,807,340. Incredible. Idrin is after that at 2,991,620. We got 3 arena coins for that. And then, next, we have who? Maybe. Psyoptic? I think it's Psyoptic. At 321,391 BP from Russia. Nice. Very nice. All right. Let's give it a go. Looks like, is that, well, no, I'm not sure. We've got some people on there. One of them's Volca, I think. Should be interesting. Sun Wukong, Volca, I think, Akira. The guy there, he might be Graves Greybeard. I don't know, possibly. Alright, we got Sun Wukong. Splitting Hairs deals 80% damage 18 times to one enemy and inflicts stun. Alright, so now they've thrown out Eris. Eris is the bird guy who has Judgment Day. Increases the hero's damage by 60% and attack range by 1. During the ultimate, basic attack can target something. Alright, so that was Psyoptic with 321,399 BP, I think. Topping the damage on the board was Xena with 2,023,100, followed by Sun Wukong with 1,643,090. We got 3 arena coins and 5,000 hero XP potions for that. Now we have 1 more arena permit remaining, and nobody that is taking up the rear here, really. The next person we could potentially attack would be Psychopunk, but I feel that it would be a disaster. I don't know who the second guy in his team is. The first one, I think I know her name now. I think it's Ingrid. The third one is Sun Wukong, then Dao Chan, and then the redheaded girl. It might be Ardea for the redheaded girl. Not certain on that, but I think it might be right. Now, Ruben was asking about if I worked on Valise. Let's find out. Did I, in fact, work on Valise? What do we know about Valise that will help narrow her down? She is, I don't know much. Maybe I can find her. There she is. Oh, ouch. Level 7, Ruben. I don't know if that's considered working on her or not. Looks like I do have her promoted pretty decently, not all the way, but pretty decently. Maybe I can go ahead and get her some more promotions, and I need 5 more of these runs. Actually, I don't. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do 5 of these. And then I can give her a little more with promotions. Okay, let's see. Anything else? What's going on with Odyssey? I forgot already. Here, campaign stage. Man, always with the campaign stages, right? Okay. Events. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go back to events. What are we working on here? Corridor of Glory is okay. We're 500, almost 500. We're 430 points away from the next thing that we got. Great Conquest. We're doing pretty decently there. We're almost to the 2 huge stamina potions on that. We should definitely get that soon. We've got a couple days left on it. Yeah, that's okay. Duel of Champions starts in 9 minutes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's a bad sign. What time it is. Yeah, I definitely don't want to spend money there right now. So I think what I was gonna do is come over to Heroes, or no, the Summoning Guild. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I have a bunch of people in the backup storage. And I feel like maybe moving some of those over and bulk select. We don't have room for all that, I doubt. I'll try it, but I doubt it. Oh, they did. They did move all over. I did have anything. How cool. All right. Let's go over to Heroes. Oh, wow, barely. Had hardly any room left there. But let's check on the awakenings and see if we have anything that can awaken somebody here. We do. We have a Sandy. Let's awaken her. I actually have 9 like soul stones for this tier sitting around. So attack plus 5% on the Sandy, and we got 1 4-star psychic power shard token. Let's see, anybody else? Looks like a no. So, in that case then, let us sell some of these 3 and 4-star guys. For 3-star guys, you don't have any 4 stars to sell. Dismiss them for 690 gems. Alright. And then we do have a little bit more of whatever it was I was thinking of a moment ago. XP potions, that's it. We have a little bit more XP potions that we can burn through. We essentially got some from some quest a little bit ago. So we can level some of these guys up. Not very many, unfortunately, but a little bit. I'll take it. Okay, level up heroes 30 times. And we get 1 3-star psychic power token for that. Alright, nice. Brave Conquest. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. Corridor of Glory is what I'm thinking of. So we still need another 260 points in order to get that. That's too bad. So close and yet so far away. I wonder though if we can get what we need here. We need some XP potions. So let's get this Decadent Beast. And for that we get 2 Mythic Extract Shards, 10,000 Hero XP Potions, and 1 Rare Skill Crystal. What else might I want at the moment? It looks like that's all as far as XP potions go. It wasn't a ton, unfortunately, but it was something. Something is better than nothing. And then let's check here on what's going on. We've got 4,450 gold coins, 3,550 XP potions, 24 stamina, 1 diamond, 1 auto fight chance, 6 mithril, and a treasure chest that contains 2 insignia endurance 1s. Excellent. Alright, grabbed those. Let's head back to the heroes. Quick star up this guy. Took half of what we had. We won't be able to do anymore, but background fight is complete. So we have 4,095 coins, 3,150 XP potions, 1 mythic extract, and then 50 of each of these insignia mages. Or insignia, insignias and those insignia tokens also in general. Various kinds. Alright, now back over to whoever it was who needed a promotion. Police, right? I think. Police. There she is. Yes. The very one. Alright. That started up a bit. The hero and Serpentine Spirit inflict magic resistance reduction and slow on targets with their attack. Serpentine Spirit attacks enemies within 2 tiles or in the master's attack range. Can attack 15 times initially, with each attack dealing 60% AoE damage to the target and up to 5 surrounding enemies. When attacks are exhausted, Serpentine Spirit stops attacking them, becomes inactive, naturally perishes after 15 seconds. If Ezereth is on the field, the inactive Serpentine Spirit moves to his position. Up to 5 Serpentine Spirits can exist. That's a lot of Serpentine Spirits running around. Alright, let's see. Can we star out old Elise? Not so much. We would have to upgrade her. And we have not any of the ability to do that. Really. I think. But that's okay. Another day. Alright, quests. The weekly, we promoted heroes 1 time, which gives us 10 diamonds. Arrogant says, I see more experience in the future. Oh, we'll see. I do occasionally do them, very rarely. I'm just kind of more of a tortoise than a hare as far as all of this is concerned, I'm afraid. Slow and steady. I suppose we have 105 stamina to throw into something. But I think I'm going to throw it into these artifact material raids for this. 4 more rounds of that. Alright. And then, let's go check and see. We have 17 seconds left. It was close. We're going to be all 500,000 and up whenever I crash this too. Alright. Let's see. No, we actually hit on a 311,750 fellow named, I'm going to go with Yapuk 322. Yapuk 322 from Belarus. Sure, let's go for it. Looks fine. Just fine. Their monster VP is the same as their VP, which is promising. Alright, they just started out with Xena. Good choice. Xena's Predictions Blade activates when deployed, increasing attack by 30% and crit damage by 80%. Each attack deals 140% damage to up to 5 enemies in range. Fewer targets hit, the higher the damage dealt, up to 280%. This skill can only be triggered one time per deployment. After the effect duration ends, reduces attack range to 1 tile ahead. And then they put out Talon, who has Nature's Resolve. When activated, reduces attack interval by 50%, and attack ignores 60% magic resistance. While in Berserker stance, this effect is replaced with increases attack by 50% and all damage reduction by 20%, dispels one debuff from the hero every 5 seconds, and when taking direct damage, stuff happens. Berserker stance is when she's in melee form, she's a bear. So that was Yapuk 322 with 311,750 BP. Stats show that Talon actually topped the DPS with 3,352,440, followed by Xena at 3,055,950, and then Idrin at 2,255,030. Very, very interesting numbers there. All right, we got 3 arena coins and 5 auto fight attempts for that. And now we're out of arena permits. So out we go. And it just turned into tomorrow in the Mountain time. We get the daily sign-in. Looks like a total of 133 days signed in for me. And it gives me 1 ancient summoning crystal. Cool. Now, X that off, X this off, X this off, and we got a hero's visit that we'll work on tomorrow. Not today, not even going to look at it today, but I will check on Borut. He doesn't have anything I'm too excited about, but let's see here. What was it we needed? I think we still need another win or 2 in the arena. We'll look and see how many more. One more win in the arena to be able to get that. Let's see when that's going to refresh. It's probably going to be a billion years. Yeah, 1 hour and 23 minutes. Not going to wait on that. We've got something here. 18,480 coins. 3,000 XP potions, 12 flawless meteorites, 57 mithril, 72 mystery of artifacts trophies, and 72 grave conquest points in there. Okay, I'm not going to click on any of the other things right now though, because it is 3:02 a.m. and I should probably try to sleep tonight. I feel like if I don't get to bed before the sun comes up, I won't be sleeping. So, alas, alack, I must away. It was a pleasure streaming with all of you tonight as usual, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. For now, I better take off. If you're not following me, be sure to follow me so that you can turn on notifications and see the next time I go live. For now, I'm definitely going to take off, and I hope that all of you have a good night. So, see you later.